So those are what we have in the pipeline. If you have any suggestions or recommendations for any of the future dates, if you'll do me a favor and either call, text, or email me, I would love to hear from you. And we can definitely get all those scheduled as well. So without further ado, I'm so excited to introduce Christine Cashen. I had the privilege of hearing her speak with another organization last year, and I was just rattled to the core with just the brilliant information that she had to share that we all need to hear. But she just says it in a very eloquent way. And so, are you tired of being tired? Do you need some ideas to stay inspired? Turn off distractions and get ready to tune in. You may know that our speaker is an author of 2 books, has been speaking for over 20 years, and was inducted into the Speaker Hall of Fame. You may not know that she's a mom of 2 teens, married to a haughty engineer, and routinely gets speeding tickets. She's traveled all over the world, and today she has traveled from her kitchen to her office just for us. Even though you're on mute, show those jazz hands and let's give it up for Christine Cashen.
Yay. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much. We have so many powerful women here. I don't even have to ask the question if you are tired. Anybody? I mean, seriously, on top of everything that you do with political, what's going on in the world, the virus, it's so overwhelming. So I'm so happy that you're here. I've got some amazing tips that I know if you use them will help you feel less tired and more inspired. Now, to make sure that you get the full experience, in the upper right-hand corner of your screen, there's a little thing that says view, and you see a bunch of little squares. If you click on make that speaker view, that would pop me up bigger and it would be a better viewing experience for you if you haven't done that. Or if you have someone young in your house, bring them in and have them help you do that. So if you want to unmute, if you can do it quietly, I have no problem with that because I miss the laughter. But if you got a lot of noise in the background, never mind. Barking dogs, things like that, although I do like to see them. Okay, so I'm just going to jump right in because I don't have that much time. If you really need this, put a Y in the chat. I'm going to be playing in the chat a bit. I want to make sure that you're ready for that. If you're ready for me to bring it on, because I am ready to bring it to you. It's super fast. So if you need me to slow down, pop it in the chat like, what was that? Or give it to me again. I'm happy to help you out with that. Okay, Nikki and Teresa are ready. There we go. By the way, I do remember Karen Love from years ago. I'm so tickled to see your name again. I'm like, is that by Karen Love? And then I saw your face. I'm like, hooray. So I have a big love relationship with Houston and the women of Houston. So again, happy. All right, let's do this. Okay. The first thing I'm going to dive into, and I don't think you're going to like it personally, but I want you to hear me out. Okay. It is this tip. This is my PowerPoint. Get ready. I'm old school, baby. I want you to wean from the screen in your off time. Okay, wean from the screen in your off time. I know a lot of us think that that's our time to kind of decompress. Your break would be scrolling. In fact, a lot of you get into bed, and I know what happens. You're going to bed, finally, after running, taking care of everything and everybody all day, and then you're this. You know you have a problem if you have ever dropped your phone on your face. Has anyone ever dropped their phone? Look at people laughing. Put your hand up by the screen. I can see you. Yes, Jordan, we've done it. And if you haven't, I know it's because you just lay on your side and your screen bops back and forth till you lock it down. Yeah, Lauren, I see you laughing. I know this is what you do. One of my friends is actually a speaker. She was on Survivor. She was like on the 25th season. I don't even know how many there have been. Anyway, I saw her recently. She had a big black eye. I'm like, oh my God, Holly, what happened? Were you on some sort of adventure? Were you out in the woods? And she was like, no, I dropped my phone on my face. I'm like, oh my gosh. So it happens to a lot of people, but that's a sign you need help. So to wean from the screen, I want you, now, some of you are going to fret, but just to hear me out, go to bed without your phone. But it's how I calm down. No, it's how you rile yourself up, looking at all these things. And, it's just, if you can, charge your phone in the bathroom. Oh, but it's my alarm clock. Get an alarm clock. They're cheap. They're going out of business. You got to help them out. I feel like we wake up in 3 a.m. and we're feeling panicked. And then, who liked my Instagram? We're losing our damn minds. When you wake up in the morning, a lot of you grab your phone after your alarm, Then you start reading email. You're behind before you even get out of bed. Can I get an amen? Come on, people. Women, I know what you do. I know what you do. You're trying to get a jump on things, but I am begging you, the first 15 minutes of the day and the last 15 minutes of the day, try to go screen free. Start with maybe 5 minutes. Wait 5 minutes. Like, how about get up, use the restroom, praise God, a moment of silence, stretch, do something other than, oh no, the world's imploding. I'm begging you, try it. It's going to be hard at first. You're going to be all twitchy, but it gets better. I wish we were together. I'd give you some of these. I've got these cell phone sleeping bags. Yes, these are awesome. And you can create your own. Get some sort of bag. Maybe, I don't know, your Crown Royal bags. I don't know. And you take this and you put your phone in it and you just tell it to go to bed. You put it to sleep. It's too tempting if it's there. You know it, and I know it. We think it's all the kids on the phone. No, it's us. So wean from the screen. That's the first tip. Okay, this is exciting. All right. So along with that, in the same vein, I want you to also do this. And it is to create a force field around your energy. So what this means is, for those of you that are looking at social media, well, I like to look at puppies and kids. You know, it's a lot more than that these days. If you have people that constantly rile you up by what they post, you're in charge of your own input in your own energy. So, you know, in the upper right-hand corner, there's those 3 dots. You can snooze someone for 30 days. You can unfollow someone, unfriend. I just want light in my life. There's enough shade. There's enough dark, right? So what can we do to protect our energy? I was laughing because my daughter last week, she's a freshman in high school. And she said she had a substitute teacher for the day. And the teacher said, now I want you all working on your study guides. Don't be going. I don't want to see you on Facebook. And she said, everybody looked around and they started laughing. And she said, what? And a kid said, how old do you think we are? 40? So I thought that was funny because she's like, they're too, you know, the kids aren't on that kind of stuff, but a lot of us are. So no matter what your media is, if you're a Snapchat person or your Instagram, only be with people that you really get inspired by and limit the amount of time, because it's just so draining and it's not as much fun as it used to be. You know it, and I know it. So I want you to protect your energy. And that goes with the news that you're ingesting every day. It's with, you know, at night reading the news. I took the news off my phone. I took Facebook off my phone. I took Instagram because I found that any little time I had, I'd just be looking, just, you know, if you got any downtime, and I'd rather be doing other things. So just think about it. And when you're posting or you have a comment, don't be a yelper, be a helper. Unless it's something good, unless it's something that's happy and positive, the world doesn't need your opinion. Not really. The world doesn't need your opinion. Not really. Does everybody really need to? Sometimes I'm like, oh, when I get our neighborhood page of, you know, so-and-so, this is a picture of the person, their dog pooped on my lawn. And, you know, I just want to go, maybe they didn't have a bag and they're coming back. Can we just assume positive? And I want to get in there. And I'm like, no, nobody cares. Move along. There's nothing to see here. Okay. Now, if you're like me and you feel a little bit of extra anxiety lately, I've never been a person of high anxiety, but I find myself like waking up. Maybe it's menopause. I don't know. But sleeping used to be my superpower. And now it's not. Can anybody relate to this? Like, sleeping used to be my superpower. And now I wake up and I'm like, I don't know. I'm panicked for everybody. I don't know what my problem is. So if you find that it's at night, here's a tip. Wherever your brain is going, okay, and you can rile yourself up into like a panic spiral. I want you to put your hand on your heart. Okay, you can even do it right now if you'd like to with me, and just take a deep breath and say the words, I am safe. So I can't hear you, but go ahead. I'm safe. I am well. And I am loved. And I am loved. Okay. And I will repeat that. I am safe. I am well. And I'm telling you, breathing. And if my brain starts to go somewhere, I'm like, wait, come back. I am safe. And for some reason, it lulls me into a better state of mind because I want you to be the boss of your own brain. Be your own brain boss, because our brain can go spiral out of control. And it's used to going to the negative because that's what kept us safe. You know, as evolution has occurred, we want to be safe. So you're always looking for the threat, but you really have to push yourself to think of something positive. And I just start with the breathe. I am safe. I am well. I'm loved. And it's helpful. During the day, what I want you to do is this awesome tip. It is dispose, then compose. Christine, what is this? Well, let me tell you. I want you to get a piece of paper if you're able to. If you're those of you in the car, don't do this. I want you in the middle of the paper. Okay, I'll wait, Shauna. You want to get your paper? I can see you. Geraldine? Geraldine, the fabulous accent. I wish I had it. All right. In the middle, write down the word worry. Okay, write down the word worry. And then around the word worry, write down things that you're worried about. It's called dispose. We're disposing what's in our, we're just disposing what's in our head. So write down the things that you're worried about. Money, kids, health. What is it? I know we've got a lot, don't we? Especially these days. Okay, just write down maybe 5 or 6 things. All right. Now I want you to go through those things around the word worry and X off the things that you have no control over. X out the things you have no control over. I have a program called Carpe the Chaos, how to seize the chaos and realizing that we can't be in control of everything. We want to be. We want to be in control. Don't you? Oh, why can't people do what's right? Do what I think. I want you to circle the things you can control. I know, Jordan, we want to be the queen, right? We know things. So for me, like I put down on my list, let me see, politics. I'm like, there's nothing I control really about that. Other people, what they're doing. For a while, I was a little obsessed with that realtor in Frisco who stormed the Capitol, went on a private plane. Did you see that girl? And then she's all, I'm sorry, hashtag sorry, not sorry. And I'm all uptight about it. And I realized I can't, just, no, I can't, no. Money, yeah, worry about that. It's real money. So there's something I can do about that. I could stop the Amazon people from coming to my house every day. I could do that, but I miss people. So I run out there like, hey, Bruce, you shouldn't know the name of the person who's delivering your, anyway, tired. Yeah, that's due to myself. I get myself worked up. The weight, the pandemic is, I call it the poundemic. Anyway, kids in school, my kids are having a difficult time, no work. I really can't control that until we get back in person again. Not really as much as I'd like. Worry about getting sick, worry about my aging parents. There's nothing I can really do about my parents aging, but I am encouraging my mom to stop going to Cracker Barrel. I swear to you, it's the older people. Every time I call her, she's somewhere. And I'm like, get your butt home. Go home. I'm the one ordering groceries. She's out there. Honey, what did you? Ay. All right. So think about what you can control and start working on some of those things and stop those things that you really have nothing to do with. I feel like as women, we want to take care of everybody and everything, and we've got to focus our energies to be the most effective, as you know. So just kind of when you realize that you're getting upset about something, it's like, that's out of my sphere of influence right now. Push it away. And like my weight, yeah, I could probably do something about that. You guys, I got this really cool new water bottle. Hold on. It's called Hydrate. And when I get low, it like it lights up on the bottom and it reminds me to drink more. Anyway, it's the little things. So it's an app, and then it's like Fitbit where you can see how much other people are drinking. Oh, wait. Hey, it just lit up. Okay. So the dispose and compose. Okay. So a lot of this has to do with your focus, right? Did you guys like that one? Put a yes in the, you don't have to put no if you didn't like it, because I don't want to see that right now. I need some more love. Yeah, I think we need to be reminded of that. I know you guys know some of this already, but you just need, I'm a professional reminder is pretty much what I'm doing. Okay. So another thing to help you with focus. Oh, you guys, this is a really good one. This is called the 10 coin challenge. Oh, Natalie, you're nodding your head. Yes. Get off of mute and tell me about it.
I love your 10 coin challenge, to where you put 10 coins in one of your pockets. So say you start on the left side, and each time you find something positive, you take one coin out of your left pocket and transfer it to your right pocket, so that at the end of the day, your goal is to have identified 10 positive things and move all 10 coins from one pocket to the other.
Yes, 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 yes. And this, I'm telling you, a lot of us, as powerful women, which you are, you're used to putting on your gotcha goggles. Who's screwing up? Who's not doing what they're supposed to be doing? This is what we do. We need to, because we're helping people, right? So we're looking for the flaws. This 10 coin challenge helps you put on your grateful goggles. What can you appreciate? So when you move a coin, you need to appreciate somebody else. So it's like, hey, I really appreciate the work that you do. You come here every day with your smile and good attitude. I appreciate that. And you don't say, I'm part of a program. It's just quietly moving the coins, and you can use anything. I know somebody said they had a lot of bracelets and they would just move the bracelets over and that was their sign. You get the gist of it. Start with your family. I realized that during this pandemic, all of us are together so much, that we're all on each other's nerves. And I knew it was a problem when my son asked me to socially distance from him in the house, because I'm on the kids all the time, because I've got the time to be on the kids all the time. So when I get bored, I'm in the rooms like going, we really should go through and donate a bunch of stuff, or you need to do this. And I realized I was really becoming a pain. And so when they had the choice to, do you want to stay home for school or go to school? They were like, they ran out the door. I didn't even see, there's like a trail of smoke with how fast they ran out. And so I realized what I was doing. So 10 coin challenge starts with them. So I told my son, thank you. You got up the third time that I asked. Yeah, no, don't be sarcastic. Thank you for getting, coming down and getting out the door by 8:27. That's a new record, And so I start with the family of what I can appreciate, because I feel like we're not doing that right now. We're all trying to help each other, and it's a little critical. So this is awesome, because it really does. You have to look some days like, what's good? Who can I appreciate? And maybe it's writing a thank you note to somebody, reaching out to someone, just say, this happened and I wanted to say thank you. I mean, people are like, well, what do you want? What is it? What else? Waiting for the shoe to drop and here's the negative thing. But when you don't have that, it's amazing. And I'll tell you, there is a gift in the lift. There's a gift in the lift. When you are lifting other people, you feel lifted. One of my favorite quotes is, it's good to have a good day. It's better when other people have a good day because of you. Oh, come on, you guys. That's good. Some jazz hands. That's a good one, right? Yeah. It's good to have a good day. It's better when other people have a good day because of you. Way better. So who can we lift? Because we're all lifting each other, and we need it. Oh, Lord have mercy. Do we need it now more than ever? Some grace, some appreciation, some understanding. Total gift in the lift. And we definitely all need more than that. Yes. And Brenda James, when you do the coin challenge, let me know what happens. It's good. Yeah. Let me know. Write me. I mean, I just get so tickled. It just forces you to stop. And a lot of you are, I'm sure, great at doing the appreciation and gratitude for other people, but it's a physical reminder as you have 10 coins in your pocket jingling around that, oh, I need to move those over. Okay. All right. Yay. All right. Another thing, we need to lighten up. I don't know about you. It's been a long time since I've had a good belly laugh. I'm trying to think what happened the other day. My husband said something. I laughed so hard. It wasn't that funny, and he's not very funny. And props to the civil engineer on the call. Maybe you're funnier than my husband. He's just, he's just not the funny one. He thinks he is, but he's not the one. And so, but I laughed so hard and I could see how tickled he got. And I felt, and I couldn't, anyway, it's been a long time since I've laughed that hard. And I think I was just laughing and it felt so good. It's so healing. I know we need masks and everything. So I got a mask that I thought might make people happy. Unfortunately, according to my daughter, this is the this is the fuel for her nightmares. So I'm not sure if I want to share it, but I will, because now you're curious. Do you want to see this mask? I know, right? You have to. So don't say I didn't warn you. And I apologize in advance. Okay, hold on. Okay, so here's my mask. And, can you imagine being at the grocery store? It's scary. Do you like it? Oh, I'm glad you like it, Maria. It's, the scary thing is, it's my face. This is my face. Look, except for there's a little bit of a mustache there. I am Italian, but I sent it into a picture into Etsy, and Etsy made the mask. I've seen other ones that actually look pretty, that look nice. I kind of look like I've got a 5 o'clock shadow. I maybe after washing it or something, and I kind of do. It's been a rough pandemic. But it's funny because when I wear it, you get people, you see their eyes crinkle up like they're happy about it. And then you see other people like, and then one time I walked by a kid, I don't know, I was in Target or something. And he looked at me and I gave him a thumbs up. And then as we walked by, he said, "Ew, gross." Like he was completely grossed out by the whole thing. So, and of course, because my daughter hates it, I often will stand in her room, in her doorway, just standing there, waiting for her to turn around, which is always, she doesn't think it's very funny, but I laugh and I laugh. So, oh, we need to get out more. Okay. So I'm thinking about how do I find little things to make people happy, only because I'm, when I'm feeling unhappy, it's the only way to kind of pull me out of my funk. So, how to be inspired when you're so tired. It's those kind of things that give me joy. No. So think about things that you can do. As an example, I love when I used to go out, I would have I've got this phone that I plug into my cell phone. And so when your phone rings, you can pull it out. These are like $10 on Amazon, guys, seriously. And you can get a red one. You all are so important. What if you're like, "Excuse me, got this phone." And you pull out the red phone. I mean, the quality is pretty good. And it does take up a lot of room in your bag, but it is so worth it to have this, to have the phone. So I've had this for years and it's fun. And I kind of had forgotten about it. And so until I found something better that I wanted to use. Okay, you guys, this is worth the price of admission right here. Those of you new meeting people, come on. You have a red one, Brenda. Awesome. Unmute. Do you use this? Do people laugh when they see this? Oh my God, that's awesome. You got the red one. It was blended in with your red background. I couldn't see it for a second.
They think it's a real phone.
Well, do you plug it into your phone? Yeah. And they're like, "What's that?" Right? So fun. Anyway,
It's fun.
Isn't it fun? Anyway, it makes people happy. And then you feel happy because you're talking on it. So Brenda, get this. You're going to want one of these. Hold on. Look what I found. I found a Bluetooth banana phone. Bluetooth, no cord. Oh, Brenda, this is amazing. Okay. I get mine from uncommongoods.com, but you could also, I think they're on Amazon now. They're a little pricey.
One of those.
Totally worth it, Brenda, right? You could get a bunch. You and your sister, she's there too. A bunch of bananas. No, anyway. I know some of you just use Apple products. Oh, Katie, don't give me, I just saw Katie go, "Oh God." This is awesome. And I'm telling you, when you're walking, it's hard to be mad while on the banana phone. I just want to put it out there. You're at the grocery store, you're calling home. You're like, "Do you think we need anything?" And some money goes to save the gorillas. I mean, it's just, no, I'm not kidding with that. Some of it does. So it's for a good cause. And some of you could roll your eyes at this, but these are the little things in my life that bring me joy. And then when I see other people, it brings them joy too, is they're like, when you pull this out of your bag and you take a call, no one's mad about that. You know, people don't like to see people talking on the phone, but when you're rocking the banana phone, plus people automatically social distance from you, like they stay more than 6. You're at the grocery store, no one is coming near you when you're on the banana phone. They are walking a wide circle around you. So yay team. It's really awesome. Okay, I'm so glad you're here for this. All right, it's the little things. Oh, all right. So, but here's the thing. It's hard to be happy when everyone is just irritating. So if you have a pet peeve, things that people should know, but they don't, and we have lots of these in fact, if you have a rule for people that people don't know, would you put it in the chat? What is a pet peeve you have that people should know, but they don't? Oh, I'd love to see that. Yeah, the banana. Yay. All right, let's see. Am I missing anything? Hold on. I want to see what your pet peeves are. I have so many. Some people don't have any. I have littering. Well, that's just not a pet peeve. That's the law. Like I want to run up and go, excuse me, you forgot something. Poor table manners. Yeah, elbows off the table. People who are late all the time. What else? Wearing masks below their nose. I know, the low diaper mask, the chin diapers. Oh, don't do it. Yeah, not good. Not good. Yeah, we have lots of rules for people that aren't wearing them, people that get all worked up over them. Just wear the damn mask. Wear it. What else? I have you do know which way toilet paper goes on the roll, right? Yeah, which way you can over or under? Over? Pamela's got it right. Brenda, what do you think? Jennifer? Teresa? Over? Yes. Shanna says over. Nikki, Denise, you know what to do. Lisa, over. Anybody think it's under? Anybody under? Jordan, I have written a poem for you. It's in my award-winning book, The Good Stuff. And Jordan, this poem is for you. It's called TP Goes Over the Top. What's with this issue? The debate needs to stop. Everyone should know the rule by now. Toilet paper goes over the top. It's hard to make a change, but try it if you please. When TP's over the top, you can grab it with greater ease. Yes, Pamela. Your guests will really thank you. Your company will be impressed, not scrambling underneath, becoming all distressed. Please do me a favor, Jordan, at least give it a chance. You really like the change and the cleaner underpants. Yeah, Jordan, this book is for you. I'm going to send it to you. Okay, that's my gift to you. Unless you have toddlers or cats, those are the only exemptions. Yeah. And I have this poem on my professional Facebook page in the notes section for those of you that want to print it off and leave it at people's houses. If you're one of those bold people who change it at other people's homes, does anybody change it at other people's houses? Oh my goodness, Maria, really? How bold of you. Lisa does it too.
Only if they're family.
Only if they're family. Yes, I have a member of my family. We do that same thing. In fact, I remember last time I visited, one time I was home for Christmas and my mom talking about pet peeves. She was mad because I used the show towels. Did anyone have, I didn't know about, she's like, those are just for show. You're not supposed to use those. I didn't know about the show towels. I mean, people have all these different rules. So that's why I'm giving you this tip. It's called Make Up a Story About the Peever's Past. Make up a story about the Peever's past. Yeah, what this means is if someone doesn't use their turn signal, don't get mad. They might have a broken arm, right? Maybe it's under their nose because, oh God, I can't even explain something. They weren't raised right. They've got a problem with their breathing, and so they have it down like that. Maybe people are driving slowly because they just got out of defensive driving school. I don't know. Could happen. You ever yell at someone for driving slow, then you find out that there's a cop up front and you're like, thanks for that. I'm sorry, I yelled at you. We don't know what people are going through. Most people don't need your anger, your criticism, or your judgment now more than ever. People need love, prayer, and support. Can I get an amen on that? They don't need your anger, your judgment, or your criticism. People need love, prayer, and support. So when I see something that is a clear violation of the rules, I think, you know what? Everyone has a different take. They weren't taught that rule. Like I didn't know, I should have known about the show towels. I just didn't think it was still a thing anymore. And they weren't that showy to me, you know. You just don't know what people are going through. And as I screw up, I'm hoping that people are giving me some grace and understanding also. So it kind of goes both ways. So assume the positive. Assume the positive when you see something that's going on, because people just, everyone's under a lot of duress these days. And so I think now more than ever, we're so quick to, or you see other people quick to pounce on anything, to just yell at anybody, but just to give grace and go, man, you have no idea what their story is. You really, truly don't. And I make it up. I don't tell them the story like, hey, obviously, you know, it's only in my mind. And you find that when you're like a wishing well, and what I mean by wishing well is I wish people well. The wishes aren't for me, it's for other people. Like while driving, I hope you get where you're going. You know, good luck with getting through the grocery store without catching COVID without your mask. You're a risky one, aren't you? You're risky. Yeah, good luck to you. So think about ways that you can give people a little grace, understanding. And I'm telling you, it feels better than getting all riled up about someone's behavior that they don't even maybe know is a problem. I remember being out one time and this girl whips out a brush, starts brushing her hair, which is a rule not to do in public. But then she took the hair out of the brush. Now I can't even. In fact, I remember being on a plane once where, no, I can't talk about it. Okay. A lady was clipping her toenails. Anyway, so yeah, no, it happens. People don't know. And you just go, okay, all right. She was putting a hole in her socks. They're dangerous. She was a danger to herself and others. I don't know. Give people a break. How to stay inspired when you are so tired. You know what? It's realizing that you just have control over you. No one's going to do it for you. The world's not going to get easier. I hope it does, but we can't always count on that. What can you do for yourself? In the chat, I want you to write down some of your favorite tips. What is something that you are going to do? I know, isn't this fast? What are you going to do? Yep. Get a banana phone. Absolutely. Oh yeah. People, if they speed past you on the highway, you know, they've got irritable bowels. They're getting to somewhere so they can get to the bathroom. Absolutely. Yes. What else? What are some tips that you're going to use? Be a wishing well for people, not wishing for yourself, but wishing good things for them. Get a cell phone sleeping bag. When I'm at events, I give them out. My family, if we get together for the holidays, all the cousins, everyone gets a sleeping bag. There are times that the phone's got to take a little nappy. Yep. The 10 coin challenge. Yep. Have that gratitude attitude every day. Yeah. You guys, the 10 coins, it really, really works. Yep. Anyone going to wean from the screen? You're going to try the 10 minutes before at the day and the end of your day. Excellent. Good. Don't be a yelper, be a helper. Create a force field. Anyone going to make sure that your social life, the news that you ingest isn't negative all the time? I mean, really go on a brain diet and watch what you're consuming, just like you would with what you eat. It's the same thing. Yeah. Sometimes you got to put it in the closet so that you don't get up and go get it in the middle of the night and just start looking at stuff and get all crazy. Teresa says another tip is to be present where you are. Yeah, it's so true. So true. I know we've talked about a lot of things today. After the Zoom call, I'll be the last one in the room, just like I am for a speech. If any of you have any questions or want to connect afterward, ChristineCashion.com is my website, and my email, Christine@ChristineCashion. But if you wouldn't mind unmuting, it's been a while since I've had some of this. If I could just get a little, oh, really? Houston, I love you.
Ah, my goodness, wonderful.
Thank you all so much for being here. I know how busy you are, Power Women, and I'm so thrilled you took some time with me today. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Christine, that was amazing. Oh my God, you had me laughing. You're hitting home on so many things. The Cracker Barrel totally had me laughing so hard. And just being a helper, not a helper, I was yelping at my family this morning because I really thought I was trying to help, but I'm not helping by criticizing. So thank you for that reminder. I had to shoot a sorry text message for your speech. But I hope that everyone on the call today got something out of this. It's been such a challenging time, but together, continue to spread the message like Christine said, and give the gift of lifting. Thank you all for being here. I just want to remind you all that we have some other exciting events coming up that we'd love for you all to be a part of. Look out for the email blast later this evening. If y'all have any questions or would like to see this presentation or share it, I will upload it on social media. And Linda, do you want to say something?
No, I just wanted our next